Hey guys, I'm going to try to keep this video specific to this first assignment that I want you to do. And so here's the idea. You know, we're getting started back with our course. Officially for courses that had not migrated to Brightspace, that was March 1st when that was supposed to kick in, and so forth and so on. So, that's where we are. So another video about specifics of what has happened to us and what hit the college and what we're all up against. That's I'm going to make that as well. But what I'd like to do is where we were before we hit the ditch here. We had finished the first 4 chapters in our textbook. Chapter 1 was basically a math review. Chapter 2 was voltage and current. Chapter 3 was resistance, and chapter 4 was Ohm's law, power, and energy. And so before we march on to chapter 5, which is going to be our first construction of circuits, series DC circuits, what I'd like to do is sort of go back and revisit those 4 chapters. And the way that I'm going to have you do that is I've created 4 separate modules, which are primarily just a set of questions, problems for you to work. And then after you get finished with these 4 different sets, I'm going to give you exam 1. And at least at that point, we'll have something that we can benchmark and use, for us going forward. Now, again, more on the ransomware problems and everything that happened in another video, but let's get right to what I'd like for you to do first. And it's kind of important. I need some of you to get into this and make sure that it's working. So I'm going to share a screen here, and we'll look at Brightspace and see if we can get this first assignment going. Okay, so of course you're going to start with the CPCC, homepage, and then from there, what you would do is you would go to the place where you're going to open up, Blackboard. Excuse me, I'll probably say that forever. Brightspace, and what you should be seeing there is something that looks like this, and then we're going to go to this, and let me log in here, and let me pause while I log in here. So you found this, and I know you guys already know how to get there and all. And so the course that we're looking at is ELC 131 N805. You should have a screen that you're looking at that looks like this, right? And so all I want you to do right now is just pass by this stuff. We'll get back into this later, X out of that. And I want you to go to, I want you to find this particular thing here. Exam 1 prep. Okay, see that? Now, I want you to go there. And then once you get there, you're going to see this for chapter 1. And it says, this is what I see. And, yours will look a little bit different. And then once you go in there, it'll say this serves as a review and preparation for our first exam in ELC 131. The material covered primarily in this quiz is the basic math that we use going forward in the course. 35 questions total. I'd like for you to go through this and work the problems out. And then I'd like for you to score 85 or higher. In addition, I've tried to set it up so that many questions you miss, you can complete on a second attempt. All right. So you go through, hopefully you score 85 on the first go round on this. If you don't, let me know and we'll reset the first attempt. But if you score 85 or more, then you will automatically be able to take a second attempt. And what you'll get is you don't have to do the whole thing again. It will show you the questions that you missed. And say you missed 5 questions, then you'll have a chance to go through and rework those. Now, what I'd like for you to do is to, upon missing those, review them, make sure you understand, ask me questions, and then, do a little work before you try the second attempt at it. And then once you do the second attempt, we'll just average the 2 attempts together. If you score 100 the first time, which I'm sure a lot of you will, you're done, right? I mean, there's nothing for you to do. Now, with all this said, I know there's going to be some hiccups with this. This Brightspace is a new thing for me too, and I've got 14 years experience with Blackboard, and I felt like I was, comfortable there and able to make that happen. But this is new and it's taken a lot of time for me, guys. I'm telling you, I get down in some places that I haven't done in years, working through the, stuff that should just be second nature. And, and I end up going down these paths and watching this video, and in a perfect world, you know the deal. You want to, what I need to do is, I need a 3-week course in Brightspace where I would begin at the beginning and I would walk through in a structured manner in how to use this learning management system. But that's not the situation that we find ourselves in. We have no learning management system. This is all we have. So what I'm trying to do is to populate it with things that we can do now. And I'm trying to catch up, on the other side of this. And luckily for this particular course, I have a lot of the stuff that Carol Davis has made available to me that she had backed up outside of normal channels. And so she has a lot of the material that she had in Blackboard, some of the videos and other instructional stuff. So luckily we have that, and I don't have to recreate that. I just have to get it in a way to get it to you. Okay. So anyway, this is the quiz that you're going to do. And, it should, once you click on that, you should be on your way. And let's give this a shot. I've got a due date on it, like, from 2 days from now. But, if you can get on this, and let's see if we can work out the kinks. And in the meantime, I'll be adding the other things. And when we get all 3 of these or all 4 of these done, we'll go ahead and have the exam, and we'll have at least a foundation for grades. All right. So let me stop this here. You get at this point, and you guys give this a run. I'll keep working, and I'm going to make another video specific to the particulars of what happened to us in this ransomware attack that occurred.